Sup, y'all? I got a different brawl hack pack to show off with you guys today. And it's not actually just Project M, it's Project MX. As in, it used to be Project M and it isn't anymore. No, I know it means expanded. This is basically your traditional Project M, except as you can see with a whole bunch of extra crap thrown on top of it. The production values are a little bit higher because, as you can see, we got people saying the names of characters. Well, at least some of them.
Special mode.
And it is pretty funny on some of these.
Classic mode.
Alright, I should probably stop messing around and just get on with it.
3, 2, 1,
I love that entering animation. And hey, the music is actually different. I didn't actually load up any different music for this particular stage, although the absolute lack of character sound effects is creepy, although fitting, considering I'm Metal Mario. And oh, we got straight fireballs. So far, this moveset is pretty much unchanged from the original. I will say this, if you followed directions and have already installed other brawl hacks, like the one I was using previously, Smash Bros. Infinite, it's actually quite easy to switch over to a new one. All you gotta do is get your SD card file, the SD.RAW, and swap it out, basically, and just do the same thing. I will be posting a link to where I got the files for this particular version of the game in the description of this video, so don't worry about that. I would really like to do some cool things here, and this particular Shulk moveset feels different from the Smash 4 Shulk moveset. Man, I'm feeling weirded out right now. I feel like I'm all by myself, even though there's a definite Mario here. Oh man. The guitar twang is real. Well, metal guitar or twang or whatever. You know what I mean. Oh, hey, check it out. Maybe. I know I complained in previous segments about the Dragoon having way too much of an influence, and of course I instead just completely... Good for me. Good for me.
Ike.
Ike. Custom victory things. That's pretty nice. Actually, now that I think about it, that was probably just a thing that's in here for the game. Also, gotta check this out. We got different names for describing how tough the CPUs are, so maybe they improved the AI. We'll find out. One thing I will say is that the palette swaps are a bit more tame than Infinite was, so just bear in mind with that. But hey, at least we got our guy saying
Metal.
Or
Bowser.
Hey, Bowser. Oh, that was a new voice clip for Bowser. Okay. Hey, were you wondering what Rumble Falls would look like as a not awful stage? Me too. And this is what we get. Also, I'm wondering if... Okay, well, it appears that Toon Zelda is pretty much the exact same as regular Zelda, but mostly it's just a palette swap, although for some reason... Okay, down B and B are the same because they didn't want to put Tetra in this game, I'm guessing. That's good to know. Okay, next round I promise I'll find a character with a moveset that's actually unique. I mean, I'm certain that there are aspects about this character that are unique from regular Zelda, but you get what I mean. I will admit I was really tempted on going from 2 to 3 stock battles, since I know that Project M was sort of designed to be more like Melee and super fast-paced, but right now the games don't really feel to be that much longer to me. I don't know. I always love doing that little explosion thing. I know Zelda's considered a low-tier character. I almost said top-tier by mistake, but I've always thought that she's a really difficult character to deal with. Not a character that I'm actually good with, just a character that I find difficult to deal with. Must use moveset to my advantage. Must attempt to make it look like I actually know what I'm doing, even though I totally do not. You know, this reminds me that while I was looking around for other hack packs to try, there was one Aw, man. That I spotted called Super Smash Sisters, and it's exactly what you think it is. You can almost guarantee you a fight similar to the one that you just transpired is probably possible in that game. Okay, now we're moving into the territory of characters that were in Infinite but now have different movesets. Also, you probably didn't get to hear it because I'm more than likely going to cut out me picking out stages and stuff, but the announcer said Phantom Ganon. It was kind of funny. At least I thought it was funny. Also, Phantom Ganon feels kind of OP. I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm just kind of pressing buttons and just like look at the range on that forward smash. I kind of judge Smash Brothers characters based on how good their forward smash is, because that's what I tend to do far more often than not, is just charge up a forward smash and hope the AI is dumb enough to walk into it. I know it's a really good strategy. I should try going to tournaments sometime. And speaking of tournaments, that leads me into my other tangent that I was going to go on during this fight, which is the fact that the stage selection in this game compared to Infinite is not, like, super duper crazy. I think that's probably just because they wanted to make sure that the stages in this game were tournament friendly, because they actually did have tournaments for this game back before Nintendo was, you know, they did the Nintendo thing, and they're like, fan games, that is an abomination, we must stop them from existing. So yeah, that's just my way of saying there's not a ton of stages, but there are stages. Okay, maybe these rounds are actually a bit shorter than I thought. Okay, I know this is supposed to be Bowser's Castle from Super Mario 64, but looks more like a Bowser's Castle from one of the more recent Mario cards. Also, how did we get the same Daisy mod in 2 straight games? That's kind of surprising. Also, maybe there was some new music that I was supposed to download for this particular mod, and I just didn't get it, because we've got weird Smash Bros. I mean, F-Zero music going on. Oh, and the game labeled it as Super Mario 64 music, but I don't care, because this Waluigi moveset is amazing. I can do that stupid swimming thing from Mario Tennis Power Tour, or I think that was just called Mario Power Tennis here in the US. And earlier I was doing this like route that rivals DDD's taunt, but it's not doing it for me anymore for some reason. Oh boy, I'm dying, but that's okay, because I haven't died yet. And the voices are just perfect. Oh my gosh, I love this character.
The winner is...
I don't care. That's the best Waluigi moveset I've ever played. I know I haven't played a ton, but still, that was incredible. Sounds like somebody having, like, gas problems or something.
3, 2, 1, go!
Now the game's just being kind of inconsistent with its sometimes music that's right and sometimes music that's not right, and we're having that same issue that we had in Infinite. Remember that one time we were on, like, Glitch City and it just played that Final Fantasy victory theme, and then we had no music at all? At least we have sound effects, so I'm not totally in a void here. Also, just fair warning, I know pretty much nothing about Final Fantasy. I mean, not Final Fantasy, Street Fighter, that's what character this game this character is from. So I'm just gonna mosey around a bit, and, well, I was gonna go for the hammer, but all the AIs are smarter than me, and knew to go for the hammer anyway. Hey, at least we have music now. Boy, this round is just a farce. We gotta end this. Come on, let's do some close combat. After all, I am a fighting type. That was a Pokemon joke, did you get it? Oh wait, we haven't seen anybody's final smashes. They've gotta be cool. Just judging by the production values I've seen so far in this hack. Oh man, what on earth was that fart noise? Does that just happen when someone dies off the side? I got it. Me gots to try that again. Also, Deoxys looks kind of amazing, though. It also makes me wonder if it's more Mewtwo than anything else. But if you could die, that'd be tremendous. Oh, never mind. I'll just do my windmill kick that Ryu has and nearly kill myself instead. Come on, this is getting really bizarre. Also, I just now realized that the time limit is on by default, and I didn't even turn that on. Oh, I haven't died yet? Man. Come on. Bring it on. That's actually probably a bad idea. I have no idea what he's doing over there. He's probably charging something up. Normally I'd be like, hey, we haven't seen Deoxys' final smash yet, but I also want to win. I missed. Wait, that was a different final smash than last time. Wait, doesn't Ryu have 2 final smashes too? I'll be honest, I bought the DLC, but I've barely played as Ryu. Could you just die? Please? I'm going through sensory deprivation here. Okay, it's not actually that bad. I speak very fluently in hyperboles. Okay, here's my chance. Die. Die. So I fumble with the controller and have no idea what I'm doing. Quick! Those who can't, use items. This time for sure! Oh, seriously? That final smash is horrible! Oh, I bet it's dependent on how close you are to the enemy when you use it. That would make more sense, because that's how Ryu's works.
Game.
Hooray!
The winner is...
Microgame music?
Game. 3,
Remember me?
2,
Oh, seriously? No music again? Oh, okay, good. I was this close to just quitting and reloading the stage until we got real music. Alright, so I know that this is the guy that says "Remember Me" from Metroid Other M, even though he's basically just in here as Federation Soldier. Oh my gosh, and that's the thing from Metroid Prime Federation Force, and that is all I'm going to say about Metroid Prime Federation Force. So far, it appears to mostly just be Snake, which is funny because the announcer guy, whoever he is, did say Snake when I selected him. Just gonna plant this here while you do nothing to stop me, and hey, that was actually a pretty sweet maneuver, if I do say so myself. I have no idea when these particular mods were made, so I'm not entirely sure if these mods for characters that would later go on to become DLC characters in Smash 4 are the same movesets, but
the winner is...
wow, I finished that quickly. I'm never that good as Snake or Fed Soldier. Liddy? That sounds like a girl's name. For whatever reason, Ridley's sound effects are really, really loud. Also, this game in general just sounds louder than the other games I've recorded. That may just be me, but hopefully there won't be a problem in editing. This moveset feels very slightly different, but also mostly the same from the one that I've used previously. I know for a fact that this side smash is the same, except possibly more powerful. Wow, that's got more range than I thought. Or maybe everything was just OP and... it's kind of hard to tell, really. This isn't quite Brawl minus levels of let's make everything overpowered, but You know what it is. Or maybe you don't know what it is. I certainly don't know what it is. I was just kind of hoping you all did. My goodness. This is amazing. What this particular mod lacks in sheer amount of content, it makes up for it in, for lack of a better term, I'll use one I've already used and just say production values. And really, we already saw that one. Also, it didn't really seem to do anything unless he actually caught Snake, which I don't think he did. Yes, maybe he did, and oh boy, it does a different thing when you're in the air. I love moves that are like that, and oh boy, I should have known better to stand still, but you know what, I think it's time for some good old-fashioned top of the castle taunt. Okay, that taunt was lame, that taunt was cool, and that taunt was also lame. Alright, now let's actually, you know, fight. Or not. How about we do this? And some of these. I apologize. Most of you can probably hear the fire truck outside my window. I can assure you my apartment is not burning down, though maybe on second thought it wasn't such a good idea to leave the door to my patio open, but it's springtime, it's kind of hot. And I was honestly expecting the fight to be over as soon as I said it's kind of hot. Okay, it's kind of hot. I'll be here.
The winner is...
I can't tell if these post-game music clips are based on characters or not. Well, I guess we're not really getting any music now, so that definitely was a character victory clip, but didn't sound like anything from any Metroid game I've played. Oh my gosh, is it really? Okay, never mind. I thought maybe this was going to be mostly the same as regular Green Hill Zone, just without that annoying checkpoint thing that always seems to kill me. But no, it's much more close to just Omega stage version of a particular stage. And I know I'm playing as an original character, but I don't care because I like pink, and I like being pink. Also, what the heck is that thing? Like, the thing that just died. It made a Ganon noise, so it's probably based on Ganon's moveset. Maybe it's like, you know, maybe they did the thing where they're like, oh hey, let's make an actual moveset for Ganon and call it something other than Ganon. I have no idea. I gotta say, for being on low, there sure are a lot of items in this game. Brawl was just like more heavy with items than other games because, you know, that was the point when Sakurai was hell-bent on making sure that Brawl was a party game and not a game that people played seriously.
The winner is... Mr. Game & Watch. 3, 2, 1...
Oh my gosh.
Go!
Oh, wait a minute. I think I just figured something out here, and it just... You know, I now realize it took me way too long to figure this out. The music that's being used is probably just all the music that I had custom installed for Infinite, and there wasn't any custom music included for this particular mod, so it's just using that. Not that I think anyone will complain. I mean, I think it's alright, but something I noticed. Also, I like how we got question marks for little stock indicators, which I know are present with a lot of characters, but a lot of the other characters also had, you know, like cute little faces. By the way, can I like spam my? Oh no, side B is like something completely different and doesn't really appear to do damage at all. Good to know. Well, that side B was changed in Smash 4 anyways, but I never really played Pit much back in the Brawl days. I actually kind of like Dark Pit as a character, just because I'm kind of a sucker for alternate versions of existing things. I may not have said that in a previous video, but is anyone interested in doing a Final Smash? If not, I'll go ahead and do one.
Game!
Hooray!
The winner is... Target.
That sound file is like all compressed weirdly, and it's just hilarious. Alright, one more for me today. I know I'm cutting it a little bit short, but I want to save a lot of these cool characters for future videos, so forgive me for doing that. And looks like I'm getting the character I picked at the beginning again, so... Or maybe not, because I don't have the super straight fireballs anymore, so maybe I'm regular Mario, just all... Oh, you know what? I'm Shadow Mario. That's what's going on here. That is cool. That is something I like. That is something that I wished were a thing. Back when, you know, the GameCube was current, they made Shadow Mario a playable character in Mario Golf Toadstool Tour, and I thought, this is awesome. I wish he would be playable in, like, Mario Kart, and Mario Tennis, and it never happened. I'm fairly certain that's the only game he's playable in, you know, aside from mods like this one. But Nintendo, if you're listening, which I kind of hope you're not, because you'll probably just start putting a whole bunch of copyright claims on my videos if you do, but on the off chance that you're wanting to listen to me for some indiscernible reason, bring Shadow Mario back. He's way cooler than Cosmic Mario. I would even be okay with Cosmic Mario. Especially if he's making all those stupid noises every time he walks around. What? Hey! I promise I'll stop that. That was probably horrible. And oh my gosh, maybe it's dependent on the stage or the music, but we've got a lot of just random farting going on whenever a character gets eliminated, and that's making me want to play more 4-player free-for-alls just so I can hear that noise some more. Alright, Lynn, come on. Wait, no, that's not Lynn, that's Lucina. Duh.
The winner is Mario.
Oh, so Shadow Mario was in this game the whole time, and I guess I just missed his character slot. Alright. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this change of pace. I know I did like 6 straight videos on one particular brawl hack, so I wanted to change things up. I'll, you know, leave you on this incredibly seizure-inducing, stop that, screen of the character select screen, and you guys can let me know what characters you're most interested in seeing next. Catch you on the flip side.
Target. 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 Target.